Hey, it's Dave Austin here, and it must be Monday, and it must be noon in California, because as you all know, every Monday now, you know, it's like clockwork. I'm going to go on live to do a game ready, and we always start it though with some kind of theme. And today I'm going to tell you a story about when we talk about the pursuit of our dreams, or the pursuit of that we have as a vision. How do we truly say in that, even when it looks like our conditions are telling us that it can't be done, it can't be done. And yet we have this vision, we have this feeling that I can do this if I stay true. If I stay true to it, I can have it. Who do we got here? Let me see. Oh, Mary Kay's on. Awesome. Tim Grasso. I love it, man. Great to have you on. It's a little bit further away from me today, so I've really got to go, oh, I can see that. It's funny. On my desk, I saw this, and when we talk about pursuit of dreams, at one time in my life, I always wanted to have a record that played on the radio. And it happened, even through tough times, even though it looked like, how in the world is that going to happen? It did happen in the 80s. And someone recently sent me, it's not someone, it was Robert Rosenthal, who does a really cool thing. He's at CEO Space, and he's the follow-up king. And so he'll do unique things and send you a little card, saying, hey, so good to be with you. And he found my record and sent it to me in a card. How cool is that? It's a pretty neat thing. It's the art of keeping in touch. So Robert, thank you. This is really, really cool that you did that. So, since it's going to be Christmas, we're here. I'm so excited. Shane and Megan, my son Shane and his fiance, flew in today. I haven't seen them yet. Kathy picked them up. I can't wait to see them. And then my other my oldest son Jason's coming in tomorrow. So my favorite thing is having family together for the holidays. But so the story I want to tell today, because I said staying true to your dream, staying true to your dream, and it's a Christmas story too, for me anyway, because it turned into a really cool gift for me at Christmas time. We got Jason on the line. Jason is joined. Hey, Jason, this guy's a rock star in business. You see his name there. You want to take your business to a new level as far as how you're going to strategically do it and get yourself centered on making money, which is a good reason to be in business, is making money. The guy's a king in it. So I'm glad to have you on, man. And I'll try to see everyone who's on, even though it's a little bit further. I usually do these out in my backyard. You've seen you've seen me, or I was in Yosemite, wherever I am in part of the country. But it's windy today here in Southern California. So I'm in my office. I'm sitting in my office, and it's really, it's a new experience to be here. Because you adapt and go where you need to go. Bob's on, baby. Yes. So I love it. As you're all coming on, and let's talk about this story now of all of us. If there's not one person here that doesn't have a dream, we gotta be sure that you can open up to it. What stops us a lot of times from our dreams is like, well, how's that going to happen? Well, I'll tell you what. If it's in you, and you don't act upon it, then it's given to someone else, because it will keep circulating out there. And so instead of you doing it, someone else does it. Have you ever had that where you go, oh gosh, I thought about doing that, but then you see someone else did it. So it's about the action you take if it's really deep within you. So years ago, a gentleman came to my grandfather and his brother, and some of you, I was just at, before I go on, I was just at CEO Space in Orlando. Awesome. I mean, I love being at CEO Space. The spirit there, the giving there is off the charts. I love doing a keynote there. But I told this story, so some of you just heard this story. But anyway, one brother's an accountant, and the other one is a big dreamer, a big dreamer. And so it was in the 40s, and they were millions of dollars in debt. Can you imagine that? If you're millions of dollars in debt right now, that's that's kind of a lot of debt. But can you imagine in the 40s being millions of dollars in debt? And one of them, the accountant side, was very, very, distraught. Oh my God. But his brother was like, this is kind of, he goes, wow, we're that far in debt. There's that many people who believe in us? Holy moly. And so it was two different perspectives. And they came to my grandfather. My grandfather was really intrigued with the one that had this dream and was so powerful. And no matter, even through the difficulties, they were going through, some major difficulties. And it was a big dream. Let me tell you, it was a dream that most people say, that's kind of out there. There's no way that that could possibly happen. But it inspired my grandfather so much that he said yes. And it just so happened at that time, my grandfather was executive vice president of Bell Telephone, which was owned by AT&T. And AT&T was the largest company in the world at that time. Sometimes we can be on the edge of a big dream. But we get discouraged, and then we find something that looks easier, and we chase that instead. And saying true to this dream, instead of saying true to this mission. Well, this gentleman was it was so deep within him. And my grandfather felt that he said yes. And because of his yes, being in that position, being the biggest company in the world, everyone else fell in line. All of a sudden, Walt Disney had everything he needed to move completely into his dream. How cool is that? Now, most of us, we go to Disneyland, we see Disneyland. I just came, as I say, from Orlando. We were right there at Disney World. Now, at CEO Space, you don't have a chance to go outside the hotel. So I never even saw the Disney World while I was there. But it's a reminder to me every time I see it. Walt would say, if you can dream it, you can do it. And so he was so strong that even when he had his challenges, which we all have challenges, he stayed true to his dream. He stayed true, and he found a way and captivated my grandfather. And just by getting that one yes, all of a sudden the rest of the large companies went, well, wow, if AT&T is going to be behind this, this must mean it's really real and it's possible. So how does this relate to Christmas? Well, the really cool thing is my grandfather was out as they're building Disneyland in Orange County, where the original was. Now we have Disneyland all over in different places around the world. But my grandfather took out his wallet and it fell on the ground, and Walt's right-hand man said, oh, is that your daughter? He goes, well, no, it's my granddaughter. He goes, oh, well, Walt likes to do special things for those that have done special things for him. He says, well, she's got two brothers also. He says, great, what are their names? So we would get on Christmas, it was probably about 3 or 4 years that this took place. We'd get for Christmas this box. It was bigger than me, because the first time I think it happened, I was 4. And it was just big, massive box. And so on Christmas Eve, we would have our Walt Disney Christmas. And then on Christmas, we'd have our regular Christmas. And oh my gosh, you imagine as a kid, this is, Disneyland, we had, I had the Musketeers, whatever, all the cool things that Disney had at that time. And the interesting thing was, so that's the beauty of doing these Facebook Live on your phone. Those things happen. You bend with the bamboo, as my dad used to say. You go along with it. So anyway, I'd get these presents, and I was excited. And I open up the present, and this card would be there and go, Dave, thank you. I mean, who is this weird guy that's thanking me and giving me presents? And, there's even a story within that about being grateful. How many of you, when someone hires you, your services, and whatever it is, or your product, how many of you thank them? Really, really thank them. It taught me that, boy, there is a beauty there that maybe I can actually learn from within that more, in just the fact to up-level my gratitude even more. I've got to do this because now that voicemail comes through and gets in my way. So, remember, it's Monday. We do Game Readies, and Game Readies is about getting your mind to see your dream and start living into your dream. Not as, I want this. Wanting is an energy that's only going to create wanting. You'll always stay in wanting and never actually have. So when we do this, I want you to go to that place of surrendering to it and absolutely feeling it, so it's so real for you, because your subconscious mind then can then accept it and then not find ways to keep you away from it. And you know, it's a simple thing, but it's such an incredible gift to be able to see it on a regular basis, because then you are becoming the creator of your destiny. I can't, and I will. I was going to say I can't tell you, but I will tell you how many times that I have visualized things that, and I have to say true to it, even when it's like, I don't know if it's going to happen, but if I know it's in my heart, and I keep seeing it and I experience it, and it's like magic happening. You've heard me say when I played professional tennis, to those that know me, that I couldn't win a tournament until I learned how to visualize it, because otherwise I self-destructed, because my subconscious mind didn't know what it was like for me to win. And some of you might not know how to actually create your dream, and you create it in what we're going to do now, and do it on a regular basis. So I'm very grateful that you're here with me again, another Monday. I'm going to keep being, I'm going to keep coming, I'm going to keep doing it. And as long as you keep doing it on a regular basis, there's several reasons I'm doing this, but one of the reasons that I'm doing this on Mondays is because I know that those that do it on a regular basis are going to have something happen in their life that they're going to go, oh my gosh, because they got consistent. They practiced it over and over and over again, and then it came into reality. So what I want you to do is first of all, set 3 intentions for this week. It's going to be a busy week. It's right up to Christmas. Sometimes, you know, Christmas is supposed to be the time that we gosh, it's such joy, and it can be. I'm excited with my family. All 4 boys are going to be under one roof, but a lot of times Christmas becomes a stressful time. You go out shopping, you hear people screaming at each other. They actually take on the tension rather than really take on the love and the beauty of really what it's meant to be. So set your intentions for this week. 3. Just live into those 3. I guarantee you, your week will be blessed. So set it up, see it, feel it deep within you. And now, before you close your eyes, take this moment to be grateful. Gratitude is the most magical gift you can give yourself, because those that have much gratitude will have more. Those that have less gratitude will have less. Because if you're not even thankful for what you have, how can you have more? So tap into the beauty right now of the things that you're grateful for. And let that lift you up and fly with the eagles. Eagles have a larger lung capacity. They can fly higher. So allow yourself to fly higher. Gratitude is your liftoff, the fuel you use. As you think about it, you'll change your mind. There might be some stressful things going on, but now stop. Right at this moment, what am I grateful for? Like even with Christmas, there might be some stress over that, but wait, I'm so grateful. Like for me, I am so grateful that all 4 of my boys, I'll have all 4 of my boys under one roof. That is like one of the greatest blessings I could have, no matter what I do. That is so joyful. So you all have something. There's all something out there for you to be grateful for. Tap into that. Now, in the strength of that gratitude, I want you to close your eyes. Now, as you close your eyes, I want you to see a gate, any kind of gate. You're the architect, and I want you to pass through that gate. As you pass through that gate, I want you to come into this place in nature that's so beautiful. It can be a place you've been to before. It can be a combination of places, or co-create it now in the lush beauty of nature. Oh my gosh, as you step into nature, as you step into the beauty, and now you just appreciate it. You just enjoy the beauty that's here for you. Nature loves to be appreciated, so it's just radiating out an energy that's so powerful. Just soak it in. Now, and the way you really soak it in deep within you is to breathe through your nose. all the way to the pit of your stomach. And then breathe out your mouth. At least 4 or 5 times. Breathe in the strength of something that goes way beyond you. Breathe that in and just feel the strength. The bigger you is now showing up. The bigger you that can do anything is now being created, that's already there, but you're tapping into it. Keep breathing it in. And breathe out any weaknesses, any negative thoughts. Let it just go. And breathe in the strength of that. Now as you walk, you're walking more committed. You're walking in the strength of who you really are, who you truly are, that you hide sometimes. Now allow yourself to step in to the next gate. And when you go through that gate, there you are in your life. And I want you to see yourself in that dream that I know you have. And I want you to see it, that it's happening because of all the little actions you're taking. Watch yourself take those actions. Watch yourself saying thank you more than you've ever said it before. Gratitude is a gift to just build upon. And even when something's challenging, see yourself moving through it, and that challenge became a bigger gift than you first realized. It was disguised as maybe a roadblock, but when you did it with a new attitude, you took it on, it became your ally and actually got you to this gift even stronger. So just take it in for a moment. Feel what that feels like, to have that which you truly would love. See it clearly. Even if there's doubt, this moment, see it and own it. Even if a thought comes, well, how is that going to happen? Let that just wash away and just feel what it is to achieve it with the smile and the gratitude of that kind of achievement. It is all possible. If you can dream it, you can see it, you can be it. So see it. And see you taking the little actions, because it does take action. It's not just seeing it. See yourself and think about the actions you took so that you can live this fully. Now go ahead and walk back through the gate. Come back into this place of peace and beauty. Come back into this place that's always here for you. Always. Not just sometimes. It's your choice to come here. Back into this place in nature that's so beautiful. You didn't even have to pay thousands of dollars to fly to be here. You didn't have to take hours to get there. You can be here right now. It becomes as real as any place you ever go when you do this on a consistent basis. See water that is so clear and so refreshing. Drink from it. Oh my, it is ice cold and so refreshing. Wow. Feel it energize you. Feel it just kind of feel reborn in this moment. That you are owning the strength of who you truly are. So you can walk in that strength fully. You can now just take your focus to the objective that you want to achieve rather than allowing the worry or the fear. If the fear hits, it's okay because you have a strength about you that can go right through it. So walk in that strength. Go ahead now. Walk out through the next gate. And you're game ready. You're game ready for this week. I want you all to have the most amazing week. What a great celebration this is of an example of a new birth. Let that new birth and be within you fully. So when you appreciate Christmas, you appreciate it, and maybe you really, as you give to others and as you receive gifts, the biggest gift that you receive this week is the gift of you and the life that you are, and has, we find through Christmas the birth of Christ. The birth of Christ that is the gift to all of us, that we can have that same rebirth, so to speak, as we move into Christmas and then beyond into the new year. The next time we call, we're going to be, or when I do the Facebook, I'm going to be really focusing in on your dreams and how you're going to get there through your goal setting. So keep coming, keep allowing yourself, surrender to this bigger part of you that's already there, that we block it through distractions. So thanks for being on again today. See you next Monday. And have a blessed, incredible Christmas. Thank you.